Okay, so in this video what we want to talk about is the vestibular system and attacking the vestibular system with combative striking. When you watch the combative striking series, it's a great series, there's a lot of information in it, and then we're going to start doing videos on all of our videos of addendums and supplements to what you already have. So in this one we're going to be talking about attacking the vestibular system with a strike. We talk about one type of strike, which is hitting the vagus nerve and then coming across with a knife hand chop, a knife edge, and chop into it. But we can also do that with a cupped hand and create a percussive strike into the ear. So it's one of the things that we want to cover right now. It's a very good initial combative movement in ICM. It's a great initial combative strike. It causes disorientation and it affects the equilibrium because it attacks the vestibular system. Now the vestibular system is why we have equilibrium, one of the reasons. As I like to say, and a lot of people got in our equilibrium manual, and I've heard me say before, is that, a blind man can walk, but a guy with vertigo can't walk even though he can see. And the reason for that is because vertigo is a vestibular disorder. It attacks the semicircular canals, and it gets them off, and it gets them, the liquid starts to move all over the place, and then you end up with vertigo. So we're going to go back to our basic stance, and you just keep your hands down, which is right here. We bring our hands up, and you remember that we throw the shoulder when we throw the strike because it creates more energy of what we're doing, lessens the amount of work that we have to do, and we can get out further if we need to. Instead of here, if we move out, we've increased our reach by doing it. So now we're going to bring it back here. Now we looked at the whip strike, of hitting with the whip strike, and we looked at coming across with the knife hand chopping the vagus nerve. Coming up, and you can see that I'm throwing this as I come across into there. Make sure you keep the other hand up. So now we're going to do a cupped. So just imagine that you're clapping and you're going to cup your hand with a percussive movement. It's going to be right here. That's what we're going to come across with. The beauty of it is that we can use it with a knife hand chop, where we're coming down. We can use it this way and come down with it. We can come down onto the ear. Or we can use it out here with the whip strike, one of my favorites. A lot of people, what they do is that they specifically try to target an area. I try to create a structure in the hand that will hit any area that I want and make a target out of it. So I don't care about hitting the ear. I care about hitting this area, and then I structure my hand in order to do damage to that. Does that make sense? So that's what I want to make sure that I do. So when I'm here and I bring it out, there's two ways I can throw it. I can come down hard and fast. I can bring my elbow through, my shoulder through. This is a fast strike, boom, there. It's going to come across, and I'm going to drive all of this through. It's hard to get right here, put your hands up here. It's hard to get right here without adding something to it and taking your side step in order to accomplish it. If I just throw it here, it's going to get blocked. Just block it. There. Okay? I have to be able to move to the side here and then come across and drop it down on him instead of here. A lot of people will teach it from right here and act like they can hit it, and you can't do it. You have to get something to get him out of the way to move. Let's be realistic about it. Just trying to get it there is not going to do it. He's going to come across. So I've got to hit here. I've got to cause some type of damage there, which is why we talk about cupping the hands. When we get in, we cup the hands. We work on the hands. We cup them because now I can work over the hands and come across with that cup hand strike. Make sense?
Yeah.
So that's what you want to work on with this type of strike. Bringing the elbow through, bringing the shoulder through, bringing all this through, creating a little cup, dropping this out of the way, and coming across as hard as you can. Once you've come across, look at my here, I am in perfect position to continue driving through on him, or I can come back off and continue to come down on him. If I've done it right, and I've hit this and hit him, now I've got this arm that I can work with, and I can continue striking back here in the liver and kidneys, floating rib, wherever it may be.